We have some breaking news here on CBS Sports HQ in college football, where Quinn Ewers will be back in the saddle for Texas this weekend in their rivalry game with Oklahoma. Now, that's all according to ESPN. Ewers injured his shoulder and the Longhorns lost to Alabama last month. Now the Horns are 3-2 and unranked on the season. Things haven't been much better for the Sooners. They're coming off back-to-back losses to Kansas State and TCU. Now it's the first time since 1998 that neither team will be ranked in this matchup. They'll kick off at noon Eastern Saturday at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. And we do want to welcome in CBS Sports college football writer Barrett Sallee. So Barrett, your initial thoughts to this breaking news. What does Ewers bring to the table for the struggling Longhorns?
Well, not too surprised. It did feel like they were targeting the Red River rivalry as the return date for Quinn Ewers. In fact, he traveled last weekend dressed out but didn't play. So it did seem all along like Steve Sarkisian was planning to have Quinn Ewers. And now that he's back, I think you can unlock the true potential of that Texas offense. We saw Quinn in that second game, the first quarter against Alabama. He was money throughout the entire first quarter before his shoulder injury. He was on point. So, I'm not saying Texas would have beaten Alabama had he stayed healthy. We're not going to go down that road. But I certainly think that he is a big upgrade from Hudson Card in what he can provide in the downfield passing attack. So going into this Oklahoma game, it's absolutely huge news for a Texas team that is definitely appreciative of having some good thoughts and good vibes in Austin.
And Barrett, for Ewers, do you think he's going to be feeling any pressure? How important is it for him to have a strong back half of the season?
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt there's pressure on Quinn. I think that good players thrive on pressure. Coaches will tell you all the time that pressure is a privilege. And I think Quinn, with what he was in high school, with being a 5-star quarterback, one of the highest rated quarterback prospects of all time, he's felt that pressure. He felt that pressure going into the game or to the season. He felt that pressure going in to the Alabama game. So I don't think it's anything new for him. It's just a little different with the injury coming off that injury. This is a different kind. Obviously, he's never been through something like this, but I do feel like, he might be the saving grace for Texas's season. Will that matter? I don't know. I don't think Quinn will care all that much about it, to be honest with you, because like I said, he's dealt with varying types of pressure throughout his entire life.
And kind of piggybacking off of that, do you think that he has Arch Manning kind of in the back of his mind as well?
You know what? I don't think so. Every 5-star quarterback, especially redshirt freshman 5-star quarterbacks, they've always been the man. They always think they're going to be the man. And when somebody tells them they're not, they don't know how to handle it. So until Arch Manning gets on campus in Austin and unseats Quinn Ewers, I don't think he's going to care all that much. I think that right now he looks at this situation. He was welcoming of Arch Manning when he made official visits on campus. So I think that any good quarterback like that, any highly rated quarterback like that understands that a rising tide lifts all boats, and having Arch on campus will certainly raise the level of quarterback play for the entire team. So I don't think he's going to care all that much. When Arch gets there, sure, he's going to have to worry about him. He's going to have to outperform him in fall camp, and that's fine. But right now, for the remainder of the season, I don't think it's anything he's got to worry about, because Arch Manning really has nothing to do with what happens on the field in Dallas on Saturday or the remainder of the season.
All right, that's our CBS Sports college football writer, Barrett Sallee. Thanks so much, Barrett. We appreciate it. And quickly taking a look at Texas's schedule, of course, that Red River game versus Oklahoma. That's the one that we're keeping an eye on, where Ewers is coming back. Then they have Iowa State, followed by Oklahoma State, and then Kansas State on November 5th. Of course, the guys will have a lot to talk about with this breaking news over on the Cover 3 podcast. Make sure you listen, download, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.